Hey, you can't be here. Visiting hours aren't till this afternoon.
Alex?
Will?
What are you doing here?
Breaking you out of jail. What's it look like? I saw your arrest on the news. Come on.
What about the guards?
I knocked them out. We have a little time, but we should hurry.
What the heck, Alex? My car? They're gonna catch us in no time.
A simple thank you would suffice.
Of course I'm grateful. But using my car is just a stupid idea.
Relax, okay? If we used my car, they would trace it back to me and know who broke you out. Besides, I'm not the one who got caught in the first place. Did you even get the papers?
Yes, I found them. And I destroyed them.
Yet you still managed to kill somebody. Even after you specifically didn't let me come along because you didn't want to kill anybody. You lied to me, Will.
Relax, okay? I didn't mean to. I had the papers and I almost got away undetected. And Ayers walked in and got in the way. What are you doing? Where are we?
I have one more question for you, Will.
What?
Is the money still safe?
Yes, it's right where I left it.
Perfect. It's what you get for lying to me, Will.
What can you tell me about the break-in?
A man broke into the jail and attacked an officer. Another officer overheard there was a guard in Gauman's cell and came to see what was happening. And then they were attacked too. Both officers are okay, but they were unconscious for some time, and they stole the key card and got out Gauman.
Do we know who did it?
No, ma'am. They were wearing a mask and we can't identify them.
You break someone out of jail just to murder them.
What are your thoughts, officer?
I'm not sure. It's Gauman's car, so obviously it had to be someone he knows. Friend, a relative. It's the murder that's got me stumped. Right. I'm gonna need you to get the security footage to my office and get the records and background checks we got on Gauman.
Yes, ma'am.
Just the other night, found you guilty among a number of suspects. Now you're dead, I've got nothing. I'm done with this body, you can take it.
Excuse me, Detective, but Chief wanted me to make sure you were doing all right.
I'm fine, thank you.
If it's okay for me to ask, how are you coming along? Didn't you just arrest this guy?
Yeah, he wouldn't confess his reason for killing Ayers, but I figured out it was him because I found some papers he tried to burn in the fire that had his face on it. And apparently Gallman and Ayers worked at the same company, and I got their private work file.
And what did you find?
Gallman had been embezzling money from the company they worked at for years now. And instead of going to the police like Ayers should have done, she's been keeping this information a secret.
And why would she do that?
My best guess is blackmail. For what? I don't know. I don't know why Ayers would put Gallman in that kind of position. I've also been digging into Gallman's family background. Looks like he didn't have the best childhood growing up.
What was with his family?
It looks like Gallman's mother died in childbirth. He was raised by his father, and when Gallman was a boy, his father remarried. But his father died of cancer when he was a teenager, and his stepmother raised him.
So you're gonna go see his mother?
Yeah, but there's more. He has a stepbrother, just a few years younger, but there's almost no information on him. All he has is a birth certificate and a driver's permit that's suspended. I'm going to go talk to his mother.
Would you like some company?
I'm going to have to tell this woman about her dead stepson and question her son as a suspect. Oh, this is something I'd rather do on my own. Tell the chief where I'm going.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes? How can I help you? Ma'am, I'm Detective Jones. Are you Shelley Kramer?
Yes.
Ma'am, may I come in for a minute?
What happened?
This isn't easy for me to say, but Will is dead.
Oh my god. How can this happen?
Well, I'm not 100% sure, but someone broke him out of jail this morning and they were in his own car. They weren't chased, but when we found him in the passenger seat, he was dead. He had been stabbed.
Oh my god. How can this happen? Thanks.
Yeah, I know this news is hard and sudden, but I do have a few questions to ask you. What can you tell me about your biological son, Alex?
I had Alex when I was really young. His father didn't want anything to do with us. We were poor and we were struggling to survive when I met Daniel, Will's father. Daniel's first wife passed away giving birth to Will. Alex was 8 and Will was 10 when I married Daniel. He was a good man, and Alex finally had a good father figure in his life, as well as an older brother.
And how did the boys get along growing up?
Very well. They were always together. Will was very protective of Alex.
Protective? Protective how?
Alex was a weird kid. I don't know why, but he was. He would always get bullied in school, and Will would protect it. When the boys were teenagers, Daniel passed away to cancer. Will was devastated, but Alex took it so much harder. Will understood his father's passing as a way of life, but Alex could never get over the feeling of abandonment.
Has he tried to hurt you or anyone else?
No, but he wanted to hurt everyone. He could never keep a job because of his anger. He started living with Will when he moved out of the house. Will always provided for him.
Where does your son live?
You think Alex did this, don't you?
Yes, I think it's very likely. The person that Will murdered had incriminating papers on him. He had been embezzling money from the company he worked at for years now.
I'm such a terrible mother.
Ma'am, it's very hard raising children on your own. Sometimes people just grow up and make bad choices, and just some people are wired differently. Is this him? May I borrow this? Before I go, I have one more question to ask you. Do you know where Alex could be right now?
The reason that Will needed so much money was because he was going to take Alex out of the country. Will understood what Alex was capable of and thought it would be better for him if he left to a different place and restarted his life.
Is that all? Thank you for your cooperation. I'll try my best to bring him in unharmed.
May I have your ticket in the terminal, please? This will serve as a gate change announcement for our customers traveling on a region flight DY.
Yeah, I just can't seem to catch a break. They lost my luggage again, and so I'm on my way out now, I guess. I'll see you when I get out. Okay, love you, bye.
DY7113 will serve as to room when I'll be departing from gate 138.
Alex Kramer, stop right there. You don't want to do this, Alex. You don't want to hurt her.
I want to hurt a lot of people, actually.
I need you to put the knife down and come with me.
That's not gonna happen.
There's no way you're going anywhere besides jail, so let's just make this easier and put the knife down.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Why did you kill your brother, Alex? What did Will do?
He lied to me. He told me he didn't want to kill Iris, and then he goes ahead and kills her. He wants to send me away from here and abandon me just like my dad and stepdad did.
I understand. They all betrayed you.
Don't try to feel for me. It won't work.
Alex, you can be mad at your brother. But what about your mother?
What about her?
If you leave, you abandon her. If you don't cooperate with me, I can't guarantee you'll get out of this safely. You don't want to do that to her, Alex. You wouldn't want to hurt her, would you?
No.
Then don't hurt this innocent girl either. Put the knife down.
think my mom will still want to talk to me after what I did?
She loves you, Alex. She's not going to abandon you in your time of need.
There's blood on my hands. There's blood on my hands. Dirty water, watch me clean. You'll always be a part of me. There's blood on my hands. There's blood on my hands. There's blood.